What's good? It's your boy Amari, and today we're gonna watch another video called Cooper Flagg's official senior year mixtape. I have not seen this. It had dropped 2 hours ago on the Ballers Life page, and it's the second volume. So we're gonna watch this. We're gonna get my first thoughts and initial reaction to it, and we're gonna enjoy it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of dunks in this. Oh, that's some blocks. He's tall. Oh my gosh, bro. And he can shoot. I haven't seen a lot of Cooper Flagg, but I know his game. His game is very popular. Great shot. Could this be one of the top mixtapes? Who knows? Good block. Tough. Oopie. Oh, get him there. Step back. Yo, he's not only an offensive player, he's also defensive as well. I'm assuming he's playing good competition. But like, he got some airtime though. He got some airtime. He do got some great airtime. Oh snap! Is that it? Oh, I was about to say. I was like, that can't be it. I was like, I was feeling it. Like, bro, the way you're playing, the way the team is. I don't know if he's playing it though. Like, it's a fire mixtape. Don't get me twisted. It's a fire like mixtape so far. Tough bucket. I'm just like, it's like he's getting down the court so easily that it's like, it seems unfair that he's even on the team. You know what I mean? It's like no one on the opposite team is playing defense, so it's like, oh, might as well. Excuse my own, but might as well. Yeah. Like, I wonder what the game plan was for the other team. Like, guys, we're playing against Cooper Flagg today. How do we play defense? Do we just let him shoot everything, or force him to drive? You know what I mean? Tough. There's not much. When you watch a mixtape, like, it's mainly him getting buckets. There's not much you can really say about him, like, game-wise. You could say he's a good bucket getter, he's a good dunker, he has height. All the things you would want on your national NBA team. Like, on your original NBA team. You would want everything that this man has. He reminds me of a little bit of another Shep Holmgren, or he might be up there with the Wimbenyama, Chet Holmgren, and Bobo. He might be up there with them three. For the new guys, basically, he'll be competing for that tall man bucket spot. But it's just crazy in today's era, man. Like, 7'2", 7'1", 7 feet, 6'11" centers that would be centers considered in the NBA that play like guards, bro. That would dominate in that people feel that would dominate in old school basketball or traditionally the '90s basketball with the Jordans and the Pippen and stuff like that. But in the back then, though, they didn't have a lot of 3-point shooters. Like there wasn't a lot of like major 3 points being made. There wasn't a lot of people shooting in general. Like it wasn't a lot of it. So for the fact that it was like now you see it so much, it's like, bruh, man, like you can only imagine what the future holds, man. But the future, who knows, man? Maybe there's still guards out there that would be considered better than these tall dudes. I still believe that, you know, for instance, Kyrie Irving, he's still one of those guards that I believe make the game of basketball fun to watch because he goes up on Wembanyama, he like goes up on these tall big men. He shows that size really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And it really gives the basketball game as a whole. It gives it more open range for people to play, and it gives more range for people of coaches to see what they want. You know, it doesn't have to make everybody tall because it could be said that in like 4, 5, maybe even 10 years time, what would the game look like? And people might say the height limit would probably be no less than 6 feet, which could be possible when it shouldn't be like that, because there's a lot of great players at the heights of 5'5", 5'4", that I believe in, like at 5'7", 5'8", right? That would kill at that level of basketball, and it's just something to think about, every day when you look at the way the NBA is and the way the NBA presents itself currently. I don't even think Cooper Flagg was in there. I think he just got a block. I mean, he's good around the. He's definitely for a fact good around the rim. I've noticed that a lot. He's not really a shooter like that. From watching this, like a lot of his clips are not really pretty much. Well, speaking of get spoken to, but a lot of his clips aren't many shooting clips, And then he does another shooting clip. It's like, why am I even talking? I'll shut up. I'll be quiet. That's a great Dom. He also has IQ. He also has vision. So he also chases. He's a great glass cleaner too. That's good for the young. Great potential. Also, this team looks kind of stacked though. Like the team he's on, it looks like that team is like all tall. Like they're just all tall, 7 feet guys. Like, but the way they stand together, it's like they're all tall. You know what I mean? It's like kind of hard. Like if you got a short guard, that guard, baby. That guard, baby, Michael Jordan. Okay, good shot. He's a shooter. He can shoot. He got that thing on him, but I'm not gonna say like to like. I'd say play him more at his knees, so that I feel like for big men, when you play against a big man, like you gotta use their length to their weakness. I feel like their length, the taller you are, the more it is a weakness, but it's also an advantage. Like it's a disadvantage because you have to. Oh man, sorry. But it's a disadvantage because you have to really watch the way you play. You can't do certain moves. You can't do certain moves. You can't do spin moves. You can't bring the ball low because once that ball goes low, the dribbling. If somebody pressures him, he has to drive. If good team pressures it, because a lot of players, when they do this in college, and then they get to the NBA, it isn't the best. It just isn't the best, and it gets to a point where they're like, it's just not going well, and it doesn't work. And a lot of people think that it's just because they're not getting playing time, or they're not playing right, or the team's trash, or whatever. But if coaches go off of what they seen you play from high school, college, and they look at that and they go, okay, this kid got potential, let's take him to the NBA, right? If you go to overseas, they do the same thing, right? Also leave a like. They do the same thing, right? But the problem is that if you watch the game of basketball and you realize and you look at the pace of it is now, you can literally see that there's people that are like Giannis, that people like LeBron that have the IQ and mental state to know how to destroy tall defenders, like D'Lo or Kyrie. They have the mental state to destroy a tall defender. So knowing that, it would be, it's hard. It's hard, But Cooper Flagg, I love the mixtape. Thank you, Ball's Life, for dropping this mixtape. I would say comment below another video that you want me to watch or react to. And this has been Amari. This has been Melendez.777. And this has been Des Tom. Hope y'all have a good time. Peace. Out of here.